Let's go ahead and start this off. Thought that trap was disabled for a second. Took a long time to turn on. It's like, I don't know how that works. Alright, so no item there. Always sad to see diamonds out of the chest. Okay. Made it in combo, so we can meteor even though we'd already killed everything. It's gonna take a moment to like get a feel for how much damage we do when we're in combo versus outside of combo. So combo, it's not bad. We can probably play pretty aggressive until around Act 3, maybe Act 4. But I also want to be safe and not in the run prematurely. Oh, another key. Why not? Alright, I see a secret in the wall, so that could pay off for us. Any items at this point are really huge. I think we're going to have the most issue with the first boss as far as like taking too much damage. And so each item we can get kind of significantly increases our damage reduction or effective health pool. Any more damage we do is less damage being dealt by the enemy. Any more resist or armor we find is also the same thing. So it all kind of becomes effective health just by killing before you get killed. Or at least that's the idea. Last time we ran, we had a couple deaths to the first boss. That's why I'm trying to respect it more than I normally would. Because if we're going to fail, I feel like it's to the first boss. But we have a shop, so that's a good sign. We had one of the runs I'm talking about, I believe we didn't have a shop. There's been lots of runs where I've been rolling bad in the shop, not getting any. Alright, there's the combo. It's a little late, but whatever. It still does a lot of damage with the damage over time. Just keep those enemies going into it. Got two elites over there. It's kind of nice not having any of the spawners. It's nice knowing like whatever's on the map, that's what we have to kill. We don't have to like worry about killing things fast enough and things respawning and all that garbage. It's probably more beneficial in some other characters, like some characters that really have to progress slowly into rooms. Like maybe some of the tankier builds. Like it's got to be really useful on Priest, just to not even have to worry about charging in to kill the spawner. You just keep pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Never having to worry. You just know eventually you'll kill everything. So I'll probably do this on the next Priest run. Haven't been motivated since the last death on him to try it again. Alright, let's see what we have in the shop. So off the bat, Spike Flail basically does nothing, Stiletto basically does nothing. So, Circlet of Will, Broadsword, Defenders. So Defenders and Circlet are like no-brainers here. Stiletto technically increases our meteor damage, so that's something to keep in mind. And Broadsword and Spike Flail increase our, what is it called? Fireball damage. I don't know what's better, flat? Probably flat. So our primary attack would do 18 magical damage, and then it would also do 3 attack damage. But the 3 attack damage would be scaled by 230%, making it like 6, maybe 7 attack damage, probably 6 though. I don't think we have integers in this game. So probably looking at 6 damage there. If we get instead 12 or 10 attack power, that increases our fireball from 18. So 18 times 230. Let's see what that is. Let's actually figure out what's better here. 18 times 2.3 is 41.4 damage with our main attack. Or if we increase it, I guess the question is how much does attack power increase this percentage? So if we have 230% and we have 115%, that's 2% per attack power, so it should give us 20% damage. So that means 250, 2.5 times 18 equals 45 damage. So actually the attack power is more damage than the flat. But we may just get stiletto, because that'll increase our meteor shower hybrid damage. So with the hybrid damage, half of it is physical, so it'll increase that physical by 10%. So what does that actually equate to? That equates to, let's see, 180, 10%, no, not 180, 160, 10% is 16 extra damage. So it gives me 16 extra damage on the meteor hits. Actually, we'll go with the attack power. The extra, I'd rather the consistent damage than the burst damage, because this is when I'm going to be the most scared. When I'm not in combo, I'm hidden left click, I need to leech, but my damage is reduced by 50%. I need to get in that combo so I can hit the meteor. The meteor does plenty of damage. Let's be real. Take these guys out. So maybe a slow run, just to be safe. I don't know. We'll see if we can be patient enough. Alright, firm buckler, 25% chance to block 5 damage. So that equates to 1.25 damage reduction. Average. Seems okay. Nothing to write home about. I mean, I guess when you're taking, when you only have 171 health, reducing the amount of damage you take by 1.25 damage isn't as bad as you would think. It's not like amazing, but the small incremental bonuses should eventually add up. Sandals of Swiftness. Unfortunately, don't have that one attuned. That'd be a nice extra couple of evasion. So we have 3 evasion. But a little bit is better than nothing. It's 3% chance to take no damage, essentially. It's a small chance, but could benefit. Let's collect all this gold just in case we see the shop in the very beginning of Act 2. I don't have to backtrack to go get some shop money. We successfully kited him out of the meteor impacts. Pretty good. That one got hit by one of them, one of the 7. So, you know, we're doing well. Alright. At least the flower's down. Alright. Not worried about the mana, not worried about the health. We'll get it all back. Just meteor through the wall. Oh, right, the bats. Get out of here. So, vendor's coin. kind of a sad item to find, to be honest. We would really want anything that impacted us directly. Something that just makes our lives easier later doesn't really help us now. That's not what we're looking for. Looking for stats. Good old dirty stats. We don't care about discounts. We'll pay the premium for stats. Alright, so here's the boss we're worried about. Try to do everything as right as we can imagine. So I was using that rock as like my starting point, but I decided this rock is better because it's bigger. And that probably doesn't mean much, but like he does a slam or something that reduces the rock, and so this rock will disappear, and if you don't realize that's about to happen, you're gonna get trashed. So we'll use this bigger rock. Just gonna test out the range so we can chill like here. Go ahead and start casting some of those. Use our meteor. And we can move in. Avoid the spikes. Avoid the spikes again. Die, 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 die. Not me, not me. Alright. So that's good news. Whew. Breath of fresh air. Yeah. The only reason I'm reacting to that so much is we just had so many issues with him in our last couple of runs. So that was another empty chest that looked like it was some ore that we didn't get. So we've had two like negative chests, and I would say this is a negative item. But yeah, we had issues on our last couple of runs dying to the first boss. We were probably just playing bad, but now we're done. Hey, what's up, Master Platypi? Is it supposed to be Platypi or is it Platypi? I don't want to say it wrong. Also, grats on the NG+4. Hope I was able to help you a little bit. I've kind of decided that if my wizard fails this run, I'll probably do a paladin run. Just make my life a little easier. Guess much help. Also, welcome back. Just hoping to catch you. Just so, I don't know. I try to commentate my gameplay, like the idea, and so if you're like new to the game or still kind of learning, there might be some stuff you can pick up on, especially for solo play, because a lot of people are playing in groups and like one person just fronts all the damage and everyone else just goes ham, and that's not really possible in solo play. You can kind of go like more ham on the what you call it, the casters, but even still. Hey, what's up, Bleed Noob? How's it going? Alright, we can tank these at least. Oh, no, we can't. Can we get close? Alright, we can get close. Don't have any mana. I think we can hit around the corner, though. Yeah, if we hit it in the right spot, we can keep the damage over time going. Alright, he's angry. You could tank because of 50% every 8 seconds. Yeah, as long as I don't hit anything, because my Incendiary Demise will eat my shield charge, which is the one thing I don't like about this build, but I haven't been able to find a way to fix it and actually have good damage. So we'll just leave that one alone. So as you see, like I'll randomly cast Blast Wave, but that's just my passive coming off cooldown, and the Incendiary Demise putting it back on, or taking it back off cooldown. Alright, so we got an elite. So what are you guys up to? Are you playing World of Tanks, and Platypus is maybe pushing some NGs? Playing some Paladin? bats are so annoying because they don't take damage from the ground effects. Alright, we got a combo. I don't know what I'm doing. I hope some people get to NG2 last night. Oh, nice. Oh, we got the useless item. Just chilling right now, waiting for her to get home. For dinner, made a good push and play a good amount this weekend. Yeah. Definitely, weekends are good for pushing because some of the runs take like 3 hours. It's like really difficult to, especially if you push in groups, since you can't just like log out and save the run like you can do a solo play and come back to it whenever you want. You have to play it all like at once. Was up till 4 a.m. Had to be at work at 9. Dude, you're insane. Or I'm showing my age. I know you said you work like short hours, and you said your work's pretty easy, so I don't blame you. Yeah, hard pass there. Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I could, I don't know. Wouldn't want to do it all the time. I guess the issue is it's never worth it to me anymore. Priorities change. Oh no, those bats could have really fucked me up. Since I wasn't in combo, just kind of stuck there. We're trying something new. We're disabling spawners this time, just to see if we like it more. We've definitely decided we would like it more on the priest, but I'm not sure what we would do as a negative on the priest, because we're currently doing agile enemies and turning off spawners. There we go. Couldn't think of it. Let's see, have you got a legendary from the secrets yet? I got one yesterday for the first time. No, I think my earliest legendary has been the Act 3 boss. Well, we fucked up the run where I had dragon armor on Act 3. Yeah, I think I had another run where I got dragon armor off the second boss. Those are like my most notable drops early. And then I've gotten a Sword of Kings off the first boss one time with no shop in Act 1, so it kind of balanced out. So I actually want the extra health. Definitely want the effective health pool and the scarab. I want the scarab because it's a green item and because it's just a good item. Like 25 magic damage is a lot since our left click only does 18. And I mean, these do 20 per second, so, and it's definitely not proccing the 25 every second. It's possible, but it's probably not. And it will get scaled by the skill effects. So it's a nice little damage, or the skill power. Alright, let's continue on. Let's find our button. Alright, let's see the button now. We have found it. These guys are scary. The banner plus agile is a little scary, but it doesn't make them do more damage, or I haven't found that they attack any faster. They just move faster, so I guess in a way, since they move faster, they get in position faster, so they can start their wind-up attacks faster, but it doesn't equate to more damage when they actually hit you versus without the buff. The playstyle is just different. Let's see. Oh, do we need to go back up? Let me check. There's no chest up there. I got one from the roulette type one on the second floor of Act 2. Oh, do you know if Pally Spin is skill damage or fizz damage? It's... Alright, so this is the thing that confuses a lot of people. So since this has a sword and says attack power, you think it means attacks. So you think physical damage, right? And the paladin is the melee bruiser. You would think all his stuff is physical damage. It is all physical damage. It's just not all attack power. attack power only, like, you can read here in the text, it says increases damage done by primary attack by 250, and this says increases damage done by skills and items by 190. So if we actually look at our skills, Fireball is a primary attack. It's a primary attack that does magical damage, but it's still scaled by this 250%. So this 18 damage is times by 2.5, and that gives us our damage. But this is not applied to any of these other skills. Even the passives use the skill power number. So to answer in a shorter way, Pally Spin is physical damage and skill damage. So if you get an item that gives you skill damage, Scepter of Kings, it increases your whirlwind damage. And if you get a stiletto, it will increase the whirlwind damage as well. So it scales off both. Yes, it's a physical skill, so anything that will increase your physical damage will increase it. And it's also an actual skill, so it gets increased by the skill power. It will never get increased by the attack power, because the line says increases damage done by primary attack, and Cyclone is a skill. But you have weird items like Broadsword would only go for your left click, your cleave, whatever it's called. If you had something like Stiletto, where it penetrated armor, since your skill would still be physical, it would still increase the damage. Priest and Pally are so OP. I could see that. Let's see. Doing our handy dandy phone camera app to solve this puzzle. Tips for all you solo players out there with bad memories. Thought you were alone and taking a picture of them? Yeah. You gotta take a picture of these and you gotta record the lightning bolts in Act 4 so you know where you're going. Also video the long puzzles? Yeah, you got it. You're ready for solo play. I think the weirdest class is the Sorcerer as far as scaling the damage, because you need attack power for his primary, but his damage is half fizz and half magical, so you still need like the Wand of Spell Piercing, and it only applies to half his damage, and you still need like Stiletto, or you can think of like Mage Bane and Shield Breaker, because they would increase his damage the same amount if you proc the debuff, since all this stuff is hybrid damage. So his damage is really weird to scale, but on like the same, for the opposite side of the same token, it's kind of like more items benefit him, because he can benefit from everything. Oh no, I'm stuck. Get me out. Alright. Accidentally potion there. The day I can't YOLO over traps, I'll be sad. Yeah. Don't play casters then. Priest and Paladin are probably the best at YOLOing over traps. I guess the Ranger too. Not the Ranger, the Thief. Yeah. Is that why you hate casters? What do you think the new class will be in the DLC? So I know what people want. I don't like Necromancer, but a lot of people want like some kind of summoner type. I think it would be maybe broken, but fun to at least try out in some capacity, like a druid class. But instead of them having to make all new assets for the druid class, they could just let you where you basically mash up your own character. So you would take a left click from any character in the game, a right click from any character in the game, and then one of these from each character in the game, right? So you'd have one primary attack. So you could have like the paladin attack with like the shield, but have like meteor, and there would be like so many different combinations. And you just slap the name druid on it. I think that would be fun. But I don't know. What they're actually gonna do, probably a summoner. I guess I don't see how it would work. Like in the history of like summoners, people want persisting minions, but in this game I think persistent minions is like way too powerful. So it'd probably be like you summon this minion and it lasts like 8 seconds, and then you have that thing fight for you for a couple seconds, and then you have to summon another one, and like they all have different cooldowns, they all have different durations, and I don't know. That's about as far as I could get. Maybe you have some that persists, but like you have an aura like the priest does, and you cast the aura and your minions do more damage for like a burst of damage. I don't know. Let's see. We got new stuff today? What you mean? In the beta? The beta testers got new stuff? Or did I get new stuff that I don't know about? Honestly more interested in new items than new classes. I think I talked to Elite about this. There's only a couple of like stacking skill bonuses you could really have in this game and it like not break the game completely, whereas someone without the DLC wouldn't be able to play. And I would think those things would be like potion efficiency would be like a big one, an easy one that wouldn't break the game for everyone but would still be like really useful. Came up with another one, but I forgot it now. Elite might remember. Anyway. Alright, there's combo. I think we had like 3 pretty decent ideas. You forgot. So we could never be developers because we would just forget what we wanted to do from one day to the next. Still a lot of testing to do. It's in the beta. Hey, sounds good. Can you stream beta testing? Or you have to keep that on the hush? I assume it's, you can't stream it, but. Was it the pickups? What kind of pickups you talking about? Like a pickup radius? Pickup radius would be okay. Like for gold and stuff. So you'd have one class that gives you additional gold, one class that gives you a wider pickup radius. The food. Oh, it was food. Yeah, you were saying it was like a brewmaster class or something, and your pots would be more effective, and the consumables you eat would be more effective. You would get it about a week early because I stream. Okay, cool. All right. $20 attack power. I mean, I guess my fireball thanks you, but ew, got a level. That's cool. Quite the timing. I was just like, oh, I shouldn't have pulled that. Wow, 2 items off of elites so far. Give them extra items. These guys are scary because they're fast. That's what it is. And I haven't played in a little while. My reaction speed has gone back down. Been playing strategy card games. No reaction speed required. Let's see, evasion, it's too OP. Evasion, movement speed, crit bonus, it's all too OP. Unless they do like maybe 0.5? I don't know. It has diminishing returns, so it's like possible. I'm just gaining some health here before I eat a lot of fireballs in this trap. Definitely mana regen. Okay, he takes defender, mana regen, and retribution. Unless he's changed something and hasn't told me about it. Alright, the one time we dog about it, we don't take any damage from the fireballs. We wasted all that time. Not really. Well, we got our 4-piece of Disciples Arcania. So our skills that we don't use cost less. That's pretty cool. What about for casters? He does a full right side for at least Sorcerer, Wizard, and what's the other one? Mage. No. Warlock. Guess I could just let Poop answer. But I trust in the Poop builds, so trying them out. Doing well with them. I'll let Poop answer. It's his builds. I know he didn't like where the new Ranger was, but I don't know if he ever decided what the best setup for the Ranger was. And everything like changes at different NGs as well. Gonna take a shower? It's too hot? How hot is it over there? I don't think it got that hot over there. Thought it was always like pretty nice. What temperature is it where y'all live? Right now at 7:46. Nice for use, not what they like. A little fearful of these ghosts with like no health. We'll just kite them back. $73. Man, jealous of that. It is not beautiful here. It is 87 right now. It's almost 8 o'clock, 87 degrees. And we're in the middle of like a cold front right now. Like around 40. When you say you like it 40 degrees, do you like it 40 degrees in your house? Like in the winter? Or do you want it like 60 degrees, but you like when outside is 40 degrees and you can wear a jacket? Don't like heat? What if I could? It's like almost freezing. Is that all three of them? I think that was all 3 of them. Yeah, that was all 3. Cool deal. I don't think there's anything over there, or I'd have already gotten it. So we're just gonna grab this monolith since it's the end of the level. See if we can carry it all the way to the boss. Ooh, protective powers. We have to speed up our gameplay a little bit. Next most feared boss is the boss 3. Had some issue with it, but didn't have any issue with the first boss this time, like at all. So maybe it's all for nothing. So let's do. I mean, we have Markham's, so we just have to buy that. Like, snap buy, have to buy. Other items, we want more HP, definitely. 250. I've already increased it by 75 HP. And I'm looking at this monster manual. Old map's okay. It will make like Act 4 less annoying. Yeah, let's go for less annoying versus more damage. We don't need the more damage. Like, we're not halfway through Act 3, but we're basically through it. The next time we encounter undead enemies, we're gonna be in Act 5. So like, if we need that to get through Act 5, we're doing something really bad. Alright, so we got the ore pickaxe in a run we didn't turn ore on. I mean, I guess it still counts for a Markham's item later. Alright. Like I said, need to speed this up a little bit, but in a safe way. Oh yeah, there's the caster build guide. Alright, so we at least see where we need to go. See what we need to get. Nice, that one hit this statue. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Don't do that. Alright. Okay, just taking out these elites. Just run a group for this. I know you don't like this. Alright, sequence completed. Alright, so what do we need to get in here? We have a bronze chest, a silver chest, and a monolith. Where's our exit? Exit is towards the bottom. We can kill any elites who want for more items, but yeah, so I'm saying group with people. If you're playing like a caster in a group, you can just go full damage pretty much. Alright. This trap always makes me nervous. It's not consistent enough. Oh, it made my eyes water. Jeez. Alright. Too focused in on the screen. Another necromancer. Give me a break, dude. Alright. Just want my silver chest. And my monolith. Curious. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We could do it. I'm the only one in my friend group that still plays, so I have to solo. There's something nice about soloing. There's also like a lot of benefits with duoing. I haven't experimented with the duoing, but I think it could be a lot of fun just because I think you would have the most synergy between two different people. Picking two classes and like working well together. I guess it just depends what you're trying to do in the game. So we have infinite mana. At the same time, like soloing's nice depending on what your schedule's like. Because if you need to like do half a run and then go do something, you don't have to like have people wait and hope the lobby doesn't crash and all that kind of stuff. You can just log out of the game and log back in. Not a big deal. Yeah, strong tank, thief or wizard. Yeah, really paladin or priest plus any class. Like I would say those are probably the go-to combos. Like I could see priest plus like ranger doing well. Really anything. As long as one is a priest, one is a paladin. I think a lot of combos would work really well. There's so many options to like cover each other's weaknesses. Alright, so let's see where we're actually going in here before we waste a lot of time. So statue, bronze chest. We'll look for secrets, and there's a second statue. We don't see anything over here. The only secrets could have been like along this wall, but we already went over there. I guess along this wall as well. So we'll see if we get that far down, but we plan on just going this way and getting our bronze chest and then getting our second statue. Alright. Come on, get in combo. There we go. As they all die. That's pretty great. Alright. Really worried about the mages more than anything. They may not even do the most damage to me anymore. Just want to avoid them as much as possible. You definitely have to respect them. Alright, we're just kind of tearing through this. Alright, keep it up. Wow, we didn't get hit again. We've ascended. Let me read that in a second. Got it. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, where is it? It's to the right side. Alright. I think Priest is better than Pally for group play. I don't have much to add, to be honest. I really don't know. Oh, we have a secret. I could definitely see it. It's like potential more healing. The aura is like a buff you can't get anywhere else. Same with like the ranger. But when you're talking about group play, do you mean 2 people, like a duo? Or are you talking like 4 people? So you're looking at your guild hall and it says +3. That means I need to beat 3, not 4. So yeah, if you do this, you need to do whatever this number says. So I'm doing 4 right now because it says 4. It just means you've unlocked like 4. So you need to beat 4 to unlock 5. Either way. I could see it. I mean, there is something you could say about the paladin percentage heal is nice. But that's really the highlights, I guess. I think Priest is a better tank hero with good heals and enemy debuff. Yeah, I would agree. He has an aura that no one else can get. Same with the ranger. But if you have like paladin, priest, ranger, thief, that's probably a really good setup. Because thief brings the passive that reduces boss health or enemy health that like no one else can bring. So you kind of bring like everyone's really special thing. Like he's just damage, he's just damage. I guess this could be like crowd control. You could have a lot of stuns if you had the Warlock. But I think this would be like the 4-player group, in my mind at least. You don't have a lot of range, you only have the Ranger for ranged. But that might be kind of good. Like if everyone's stacked up, you're getting all the priest heals, you're getting the paladins lay on hands. Everything's like in the smoke bomb. Like it could all work. I don't know. Alright, let's see. So I'm waiting on my health. Should have done that from the beginning. I was too busy talking. I forgot the changes for the thief. Mine is only like level 10. Yeah, I mean, he's arguably probably like the last one you should level up, just because you'll eventually need the gold, because as you go higher in the new games, the shops get more and more expensive, so you'll eventually need him just for that. But like his impact isn't as noticeable as these. It's like the higher his is, the less you have to go out of your way to pick up coins, but the lower it is, the more you have to pick up everything and start busting barrels and stuff. Alright, let's see if we can make it past the stupid Act 3 boss. Ow, it hurts. Alright. Need to stay in combo. Go ahead and cast that while we're in combo. I think we can just kind of sustain like this. As long as you keep attacking whichever one comes out. Don't attack the statues. Yeah, okay, we don't take enough damage to have to worry too much. Oh jeez. Did kill him a little early. Got a potion because I'm scared. Let me out. Alright. Whew. 55 armor is nuts. Yeah, you basically have like attuned Armor of Kings, just like for no reason, and you can also get Armor of Kings. Yeah, the combo damage is insane. It was probably a crit as well. So if we were to think about it, combo is plus 200% damage. So we're looking at, let's just say 1 meteor, 320 hybrid damage, and that will be times by this 236%. Let's actually math it out. What do we get? We have, kind of curious now how big the number gets. 320 times 2.36, 755. But that's just if we, that's just with the skill power, right? So then it's times 2 if we're in combo, so that's 1,510. But if we crit, which is 41% of the time, it's times 500. So times 5. And that would be 7,552 damage. Which, I'll have to look back at the clip, but I think they have like not a lot of health, like maybe 20k, 30k. So that's a huge portion of their health. Alright, so made it to a new floor. In Act 4, we like to do the aspect ratio thing, so we can kind of scout for secrets early. So we got a portal down there. Well, I guess I don't even need to do this, but like there's a button, because I kind of forgot for a second that we have old map. So yeah, we have a portal there. We are seeing the button, monolith, button, or portal, 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 portal. Why not a whole map? Yeah, I forgot, man. Forgot. I've also been talking while our little debuffs are just kind of going away. I think it's alright though. Our buffs, not debuffs. I don't know if I can tank these orbs if there's not something to constantly leech off of. I think I can instantly, like, easily get globaled. Get out of here. We also need to gain some levels at some point. We're at 36. I want to make sure we get 40 by the end of this run. We can probably do it all in Act 5, but this is like an act I need to be careful in as well. I've had a lot of deaths in this act by like trying to go too fast. Alright, I have a button. So there's our exit. Make a mental note of that. If we need to run out for any reason, we can at this point. It's better to run out than die. So this is kind of a question. If we feel like we're strong enough to jump in the portal and be transported somewhere random and have to deal with a bunch of orbs or not. I think we are. We have at least positive resistance. Alright, we at least ported into a large room. Crappy drink. Yeah, those orbs, they mess me up. So, try to avoid those as much as possible. This means it probably won't be a super exciting act to watch. Alright, there's our level. Oh, another piece of Markham's. So we're at 2. Always clear the floor and then go through when pushing. Yeah, that's probably the smart thing to do, if we're being honest. I guess it depends what class you're playing. If you're playing like Priest, you have to. There's no way around it. Priest is just slow. If you're playing some of the casters, you probably have to clear pretty slowly. I would say Paladin, you can most likely just charge through all of it. Alright, so let's try not to use a potion charge here. Alright. Alright, let's go the other way. Perfect. Ah, scared me. Jeez. There's so many things happened when I stepped on that. It procced like my shield, it procced the scarab. Procced everything. I thought I died for like a split second. Alright. Put me in that combo. Maybe we can play a little aggressive. I don't know. Maybe not. It just looks like so much death. Like, no thanks, man. Alright, let's see if we can see where it pops up. Alright, so there's our book. Definitely enjoying the no spawners this run. It feels nice. Alright, we somehow pulled those ghosts. I guess the range is really big. Alright. Grab the monolith at the end. I think we really only have the book and two more two more portals. Got him. Alright, so let's see what we have for the book. We have 3 dark. Alright, there's nothing down there, so we're going to avoid those monsters. At least try to. Oh, those wizards are angry. Alright, we definitely want to go slow in like Act 4, make sure we don't pass up a shop. Because it's possible the shop's behind a button. so we'll go slightly slower. Ooh, no. Not like this. Back myself into a corner. Thankfully, we have Leech. And Leech is paying for our mistakes. Alright, so I see a secret, but we have to circle back around to get it. Talisman of Configuration. That's pretty good. It scales off our skill power. Should also be leeching off of it, so be some good leech. But that's kind of the theme, is like we have plenty of leech as long as we're killing stuff. It's when we kill everything and there's a bunch of orbs everywhere. That's when we're scared. Alright, I don't see any buttons, but we committed to those diamonds. Oh, there is a button. Alright, that's a deposit. No button there. So we're almost done clearing the floor. Gonna guess we probably don't have a shop on this floor. Alright. There's a button there. Just a bronze key and some mana. Be alright. That was kind of a risky meteor. I didn't expect them to aggro from around the corner until I was done casting the meteor. Alright, let's jump. Nice, another silver chest. Ring of Transportation. That'll help out. Especially on the boss. Keep like the cycle of life alive. So I feel like we're about to have an eyeball spawn. But we may be able to just run to the next level. Gonna have low health going into it though. Endless potential. Of course. Class level buff to get more ore would be good. You get more ore for higher NG. So there's at least that, but I could see it. I mean, I guess like everybody else says, we need drink recipes as well, so. I mean, I guess it all depends on what the developer's vision of the game is, and if they have any data of like where people stop at in the game. If it's like people get to NG2, they decide they have to farm blueprints and like get drinks, and they just decide not to do it and quit. Because if it's something about like player retention, then they should definitely make that easier. Let's get Cape of the Flamewalker. I want to finish my Curio set. And we want to continue working on the Trickster set. Hey. So yeah, we've got some beefy health numbers now. Do we have all three? We do. I was doing the farming runs and was grabbing ore, made a couple hundred an hour or so. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not bad when like it's in addition to everything else you're getting. I know you can do like a Paladin NG2 run once you get a little higher, and you can do like 20-minute Paladin run through all the acts. I usually skip Act 4. I almost died there. Screen went red at least. Oh jeez, that was a terrible meteor. Alright, we gotta start thinking smart. But anyway, yeah, you can run through like the whole game in like 20 minutes and you can get like 300 ore on NG2, 250 to 300. So by like those metrics, a couple hundred in an hour isn't very good, but if you're also getting drinks, if you're also getting the dyes, if you're also getting the blueprints, it's like you get everything at the same time, and there's like some efficiency in that, which is nice. Decent prints. Yeah. If you got the Ring of Tea, like, you're good to go, pretty much. You can wait on like everything else. I'd say Ring of Tea, Amulet of Vengeance, and with the new boot builds, Staff of Auto Casting are probably like your top 3. And then you want to get like the King sets. Just make your life easier. Yeah, Ring of Tea, no Vengeance yet? It'll happen. It just takes a little while. It's like, at worst, you farm out all 90 and it takes a while, but then you're done and you have them forever, so. Even like the worst case scenario isn't that bad. Alright, we see our second book. Didn't really look at what all we need to do this level. We already lost our monolith buff, which it wasn't really a great buff, so I'm okay with it. I am a little worried about how much damage we're taking from these eyeballs. That might be an issue going into the boss. We need max mana, max health. That'd be interesting. I feel like I can't really talk about that one. See what the higher NG people say. I'm sure they would think it'd be pretty insane starting with like an attuned Markham's Amulet. Times like, I don't know, NG20 or whatever. Because if they use whole numbers, it would be 1 health and 1 mana. So at like NG25, you'd basically have an Adventurous Garb. Which doesn't seem crazy, but there's a lot of stats. Maybe it's reasonable. Could be a flat 100. I was thinking a flat 20, like 1 for each NG. Flat 100 would be pretty good. Real good. I only have 284 health. Definitely would take an extra 100. So this is the last portal? 2 portals. Okay. 2 portals and not a lot of HP. Oh yeah, it's down there. Okay. Why don't you get ace key at the fountain? I feel like the legendaries are kind of not good enough for that. I guess at higher NG, I would devote more money into the fountain, and the monoliths followed by the ace key would probably be like my next picks. So I don't know what's in this portal, so we're gonna wait on our health a little bit. I could just like use a potion, but I'd rather just save it. So I'm gonna bore you guys with watching this number go up. Yeah. Or we're gonna get something to leech off of. Yeah, so we were just waiting on the eyeball before we jump through the portal. Alright, now we're good to go to the next level. I'll make sure we get there safely. It's really just because it's expensive. I guess that's like the biggest thing. Is everything is like an opportunity cost. So we have 1 silver chest, 1 silver key, a fountain, so we can use potions, our last 2 books, and nothing else. So this could be a quick little level if we wanted it to be. We'll probably still have to clear most things. Wow, that was 2 orbs and that was almost all my health. Makes me really wonder about the next boss. If I'm going to be able to tank him like normal or not. Didn't see it. It was somewhere, but I don't know where. Yikes. Alright. I want to hit combo before I cast Meteor. Yo. Stop that. Just pull these ghosts out. So we have to go over there for that button. It'll be a little easier. On fire. Alright, saw something over there. Doesn't look like there's anything worthwhile, but I at least saw it. Try to stay in combo so we can kill these things through the wall with the more damage. I'll wait for the eye to spawn before I do that silver chest. I don't want to be pressured to use any of my potions really. Or drinks, whatever these are. Everybody's trying to flank me. Alright, some more ghosts. Still just waiting on the eye. See another button. Alright. There's a timer for dinner. Good luck in the rest of the run. Thanks. Have a good one. See you later. Oh, heard an imp. What do I want? Not gold would be great. Not gold to town would be great. Not ore would be great. So what does that leave? Items? Keys? I'll take some items. I'll take some keys. Alright. What's up, dude? Experience? I didn't even think about it. Alright. I guess we're getting experience. Didn't see it. Oh, the exit revealed. Okay. 2 blood. 2 blood. That means the last one is 1 decay. Is there anything else over there? No. I think we've kind of found everything. Just try not to get flanked by the eyeball guy. But he's taking a long time. There we go. I was about to say, which means whenever we start, he'll definitely spawn. Alright, so where's he at? Is he not coming? See if we can see him on the map. Is that him? I don't think there's ever any other elites on this map. So that must be him. So he must just not have a clear path to me. This must be like preventing him from coming over here. If that's true, then we'll try to do this trap. And we don't need the well, we don't need the key. So, good to go. Alright, so first one's decay. We didn't find like any gold chest in that room. That act. Usually find a lot more. So we're gonna wait on our health. Not sure if we can tank them in the first phase or not, but we're probably gonna try. I think as long as we get in combo, we should be able to phase them relatively quickly. Alright, let's start. Go and lay down some ground stuff. Alright, confusion. There's combo. Excellent. Alright. So, decay is first. Gonna have to wait on health again. I know we can tank the first boss phase, but I don't know if we can tank the ritual phase yet. Alright, that should be good enough. Health regen, yeah. Meteor in this one just because the ground is so large. Gotta say, waiting on your health regen is better than dying. At least to me. Y'all probably like it. Alright, so that kind of hurt towards the end. 2 blood. So this is the real one we have to worry about. Didn't seem like many were making it to me that last time. So just need enough health to survive the first part until we can start leeching. Resident Sleeper. That's about right. Alright, that's good enough, right? Nice, hit him with 2 meteors. That's pretty good. Alright, what's next? Dark. We need to get, like, Markham's item off this boss. I would say a king's item, but we haven't found any kings yet. Looks like we're gonna level off this boss. Thought that was kings for a second. It's poor man's kings. 1 green? You serious? Alright, so what we got? Let's check the map. We have ace chest, shop, silver chest, monolith, hopefully a rare drink, and silver chest, gold chest. Okay. So we got some stuff. I walked into most of that damage afterwards. That's not good. Alright, what do we got? What are we looking at? See at Markham's. Definitely want to buy that. Let's get some more crit. And I guess we'll trigger combo when we use a potion charge. Could try to get enough money to buy another blue to increase our blues, but Trigger and combo might be useful on the boss. So we'll go with that. Do we have the other pieces? Do we have the one that gives us armor and resist? We have the effectiveness. And yeah, armor and resist. Alright, so it gives us armor, resist, and combo. Look at all those mages getting killed. It's nice. It's revenge. Alright, no secrets so far. We'll leave the monolith till the end. I don't know if we can really bypass most of the level, but we'll at least set it up, create the opportunity. And most of those must have crit. Okay, let's see what our crit is with the new item. 44, so it only went up 3%, but I don't have it attuned. So pants, what temp do you like? To be around 40. He's asking what temperature you like. Weather. Hey, it's a rare drink. But that's a lot of mages. It's the mage room. Negative 10. I find that hard to believe. Seal of the Martyr. They're gonna make me work for this one. Incendiary Demise, at least. That was a little spooky. Alright. Let's get serious. Let's go and take out these mages while we're here. Gonna lose like so much health traversing the map. Okay. Oh, going backwards now. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't really like it either. Probably just gonna use potion charge. Oh, Kings Regalia. Oh, Scepter Kings. That seems good enough for me. Alright, so we'll grab our monolith and let's get out of here. Keep an eye on these enemies. So I have like no health when we get over there. If bats spawn, we'll just use a potion. Oh. How does the trap even work? Where the two lit up tiles line up, that's a free spot where you don't take any damage. So it kind of like describes the row and the column that's safe to walk on, and it just keeps changing, so you have to keep adjusting to what it's doing. Endless potential, dude. Can we get something else? Alright, so we're definitely not going to rush through the next two because of this. Not showing your view is the proper way to do it. I mean, if you can run through it, that's the proper way. It's going to save you a lot of time and heartache. This is my run. He can do it right. He runs through it. He might wait for his HP like I did, and then just run through it. Okay. Hey, there's an ace key. Hey, level 40. So we have a silver chest, silver, monolith, silver. I started with 12 gold keys, and I have 12 gold keys. I know I've used 2, so that means I've only found around 2 gold chests. I'm gonna do the same thing as last level and keep the monolith till the very end. Check for wall secrets. Hey, you should get some bonus gold at the end for your keys. For your keys just stay on your keychain if you don't die to the dragon. Alright, should I do this one right? Is that what you're requesting of me? I'll do it like mostly right. If I get 3/4 of the way, I'm just hopping over the last one. Let's be real. Because that's when it starts doing like, it makes you backtrack. I don't want to do that. So. Alright, there we go. That's how you would do it. But you could just run through. Hey, wait for your health to be high enough to to where if you make a mistake, you don't die, and then you run through it. You can try to do it legit at the start, but if you panic, you have to have a plan. And the plan is to throw everything away and get out of there. Oh, thought it was something exciting. Less mana cost. Words of wisdom. Yeah, I don't think Poop agrees with my strategies. Because they're like his strategies, but worse. I think it was like the first or second elite on this level. It's in the hallway at the beginning. Can't see anything, so we're waiting until we can see. Don't want to go out and not know what killed me. I don't know if anyone's compiled the data. Are we getting repeat greens yet? Monster manual apparitions. Yeah, we're just getting all the manuals. God, we only have 63 items. Alright, I guess. Can any elite drop any key? I know you can get ace keys in Act 3. I've gotten 2 off of 2 of the spinny guys, 2 different occasions. So, my sample size is like 4. I think I've gotten some other ones. So, maybe like sample size of 6 or something. But they can drop. Alright, so we got the protective powers. There's at least a chance. Alright, ace key, another monolith. Gold chest, 2 gold chests, silver chest, 2 silver chests. So basically need to go everywhere. We don't have to go over here unless we want to just check for wall secrets. Yeah, so there's a wall secret. how you do that trap. You grab some mobs to leech off of, and you just run through it. Yeah, I need to, I guess, just focus and use my buff. Alright. Let's see what else we need. So... got 3 chests to grab. 4 if I want to do the ace one. Okay. Boot. Alright, see a secret. That one's kind of the same thing. Like there's one patch that doesn't have fire and it'll turn off and you can walk into it. And then it'll make you backtrack a little bit. But I think it is a set pattern as well. Okay, yeah. We got time for this. Is that another one? Oh yeah. Well, if you don't want to attune it, you can just get 2 of them. Alright, gonna grab our last potion, and we're ready. Got him. I was like a little worried. Thanks, Balloon Rush. I just saw it, like, right after. Let's see what our damage looks like. Damage dealt, 25 million. 2.5 million physical, which is all from Meteor. And 22.4 million from Magical. Yeah, cool. Alright, so 50 stars. Let's see what we want. Yeah, that was super quick. Which really helped with the 2 monoliths. Especially the damage one. That's why it went so fast, but having the defense is really nice as well. I think we have to do our other crit item. And we'll probably do Ring of Transmutation as well. So let's attune that. Let's attune that. We can do 1 blue item. I feel like Curios is pretty good for us. For soloing. Scepter is the most damage. I usually tend to go on the survivability side, not curious. It's so much stats though, like 40 health, 40 mana. I mean, I guess you don't care about the mana. And then you'd have 24 attack, 24 skill power, 16 armor, 16 resist. It's like, that's enough defense to equal like half of Armor Kings, half of Amulet of Kings. I don't know. I guess I get it. It's probably better just to go. Probably just go damage, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go Scepter. I think we've got all the crit we need. So we'll go Scepter for the blue item. And we have enough to do one green item and one white item. Gloves of protection. Yeah, that's a good idea. So let's see. 10 block every 10 seconds. So that's effectively 1 less damage every second. If we attune it, it's 2 less damage every second. It's pretty good. If it even worked. We already have the Wand of Spell Piercing. So we're starting to get to the point where we have all the damage we can get besides like the manuals. Might just do the full plate mail, so it's equal to a King's when it drops. Yeah, I like that. Basically have 2 Armor of Kings at this point. And let's get some white items. Oh, we want to do the other evasion item, I think. Yeah, let's do the sandals. I like evasion.